morning, everyone. Thanks for being with us here. It is Tuesday morning, and some major changes coming to the forecast in the form of more sunshine, more warmth, and less wind. And we know those were the main impacts that we saw over the course of our Monday, right? Monday was quite impactful when you consider the gusty winds that we had, not only along the coastline, but also off toward the mountaintops, especially 60 to 70 mile-per-hour gusts out there. Starting to see those winds die down as we speak, but your 24-hour peak wind gusts are still pretty impressive in many cases. So we are going to be seeing over the course of our Tuesday a gradual dying down of these winds, a deceleration, you could say. But we are also watching out in turn for some cold temperatures. So inland valleys earlier this morning were under a frost advisory. Right now, we don't have that frost advisory in play, but there's a chance that we could have another one issued from tonight into tomorrow if temperatures drop down to the 30s as they did early this morning. Now, there were some eastern valleys that did, Ramona, for example, drop into the 20s. It was a very, very cold start to the day. We're gradually getting back to warmer territory, but we do still hold on to a high surf advisory through 11 a.m., 4 to 7 foot waves, and we're going to favor those more 4-foot waves closer to that 11 a.m. marker and beyond. So we're slowly starting to see those winds die down, but there has been the opportunity for especially north-facing beaches to pick up on those 10-foot swells at times. Taking a look outside, beautiful sunny blue skies so far, and we're going to hold on to those conditions out there. Cool, breezy, but dry at least for our Tuesday. Notable and gradual warming trend as we head into the weekend, and also some uncertainty. So this isn't a typical Southern California, San Diego forecast if it doesn't involve all good things coming to an end, right? We can't tell you with confidence that the sunshine and the warmth that we have between now and the next 8 days is now kicking off a trend that will last for the spring season into the summer. Instead, it does seem like this will be a short stint in the 70s for many spots and sunshine. We instead start to pivot toward more uncertainty, more active weather in the forecast by about Wednesday, Thursday, it looks like, of next week, but that's still a while out, more than a week out. So we're going to enjoy the warmth, the sunshine that we have out there for now. This afternoon, upper 50s, low 60s, 59 in Del Mar, 60 for Oceanside, 62 for El Cajon. Keep in mind, these temperatures here are still 10 degrees cooler than average, so it's still going to be chilly out there. By no means is this close to average. Average is 68, nearly 70 degrees, so we're still pretty far off, but we will get there. Take a look at the weekend into early next week. Upper 60s along the coastline, and these are averages. So there are going to be a couple coastal communities. Downtown San Diego is usually one that picks up on a few degrees of warmer temperatures compared to the average. Inland, El Cajon, for example, on Monday of next week could easily make it to 80 degrees. So notice that day-to-day, gradual warming, right? But still, between now and early next week, I mean, you go from 59 inland to 77. So that's going to be a welcome sight to those who have not been the biggest fan of all the wet weather we've seen. Across the mountains, even more notable boost, about 30 degrees or so. 45 this afternoon, turns all the way to 74 Tuesday of next week, and then 80s and 90s for the deserts. So Easter Sunday, going to be a fantastic Easter weekend for the Easter egg hunt, whatever you have going on over the course of the weekend. It is going to be gorgeous out there. A lot of sunshine. We know a lot of people are going to be off toward the beach as well. So the question on hand is, when will things start to change? Right now, there is indication that right after this 8-day forecast into about Wednesday, Thursday, we start to see those temperatures drop down once again. So that's where we're going to have our sights set on in the possibility of more active weather in the forecast. Right now, models are in disagreement. They don't come into a one forecast zone for us. So we're not going to favor either direction, but we are going to favor the uncertainty, the possibility of changes on the way by about the middle and later portion of next week. For now, enjoy the sunshine that we have out there. Keep in mind, overnight lows are still cold out there, so the jacket by the evening is still going to come in handy. You can see how we may even drop into the sub-freezing zone across the mountains tonight into tomorrow. But by the afternoons, we continue on that warming trend, more sunshine, a couple clouds that might build as we head into Friday, but still a gorgeous, very spring-like 8-day forecast across San Diego. We appreciate you being with us here for our CBS 8 Plus extended forecast. I'm Evan Narani. Have a great day.